So Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Jamie Cox. Finally, with a fight date to announce, or already been announced. But yeah, you're coming back against Jack Cullen. Just tell us about that and how long you've known, how it came together.
Yeah, just obviously my manager spoke to Eddie, and I was fine before the lockdown anyway. But then obviously that all happened, and they just asked. They put a few names our way, and we just said any one of them. And Jack Cullen come out that hat. So he's a very good fighter. I'm looking forward to the challenge.
It's November the 14th, I believe.
Yep.
And it's quite a stern test, it seems, for you've been out the ring for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Coming off your previous form, the likes of George Groves, John Ryder, people you've been in the ring with, you'd be a heavy favourite. But does it level the playing field a little bit that he fought as recently as August?
Yeah. Yeah. He's obviously been active. He's had a couple of fights with Felix Cash, ZAK CHELLI, and he did very well in them. And just got pipped to the post. But yeah, maybe that levels up. But I've been sparring, I've been training through up to lockdown and through lockdown. So yeah, just I'm looking forward to it, and I'm flat out now. So I'll go Poland next week, get some more sparring with the Polish champion, and yeah, just staying busy.
Was that a amateur Polish guy or someone who's a pro now that you're sparring?
Sorry.
Who you're sparring next week? Is that someone who's a Polish pro now, or an amateur, or who are you sparring?
No, he's Danny.
Yeah, you're still there, don't worry.
Yeah, I think he's undefeated as a pro. Camille, I can't remember his last name. I think he's light heavyweight or super middleweight. He's undefeated, so I'm going over there to spar him. I was over there just recently. I was sparring Badanek, 10, 15 and 0 pro. I was sparring Masternek, who fought Tony Bellew. I've been sparring some good kids in the gym, Cody Davies, people like that. So, I'm trying to get the tall, rangy people in.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're sparring people with heavier weights, which I'm sure will do you a lot of good when you get in there with someone your own size.
Sorry, I can't hear you there, Danny.
I said, I'm sure it'll do you a lot of good sparring these heavier guys when you eventually get in there with someone your own size on the 14th.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's all just getting used to that height because he's, I think, 6'3". So, yeah, just it's all good preparation.
And you're working now out of St. Joe's, obviously, with Tony Borg and with Lee Selby, of course, who I spoke to recently and had a lot of praise for you, said you brought a lot to the gym. How has that changed things for you since you've been working there?
Yeah, well, like, all the boys in the gym are very, very fit and stuff. And Tony's got me back on my, like, moving more because before I just always pressure. And, I've got a boxing brain. Well, I think I do. So I'm just, just trying to zone into that again and working alongside like consummate pros like Lee Selby. He doesn't put a foot wrong. Lee's I spar Canelo, the best fighter I've ever sparred or boxed or whatever. He's the best fighter in the world anyway. But Lee Selby is the best I've seen live. Like how he lives his life, how he's a proper professional, and yeah, it's great to see him. Hopefully, it rubs off on me.
How long ago was it now you sparred Canelo?
Oh, I think it was about 5 years ago. 5 years ago, maybe.
He's come on a fair bit, hasn't he? Did you know how special he was going to be when you were in with him?
Oh yeah, he was. I was his main sparring partner for James Kirkland. So yeah, he was special then, wasn't he? And he's the best. He's the best I've shared the ring. Well, he is the best anyway, but he's the best I've shared the ring with. And you make a mistake, he'll make you pay.
We've talked before about how you've had your experiences up at super middle, but really you should have been at middle a little while ago.
Yes,
is the Cullen fight going to be at middle or just over middle?
No, super middleweight because I went up to I ballooned quite big, so it's a good. I just carry on training, get down to the 11.6, and this one's at 12 stone. So,
but the overall aim is still to get down to middle when it comes to championships.
Yeah, I've lost like I don't know, something 14 and a half kilo already. So, you know, I ballooned out quite big. And yeah, it's a good fight to have. I fought at super middleweight already. Yeah, he's a tall guy, but he moved up from middleweight. So
Yeah. The fight with CHELLI was obviously at super middle. Did you manage to watch that fight in Fight Camp?
yeah. I thought Zach Chelli won. To be fair,
Yeah, I think he thinks that as well. Funnily enough.
yeah, I think he won. I don't know. I don't know how they had that draw or whatever. But,
What did you make of Cullen's performance though? Although you didn't think he did enough to win, were there things in it that you were impressed with?
uh, yeah, he's got good fundamentals. He's got a good guard, straight punches. He's got not bad technique. Nothing too fancy, but he does everything well. So, and he's a tough man, fit. Yeah.
But is that kind of then what sets you apart in this fight? Is that you have got that little bit extra? You've got more flair. You've got more movement, agility.
Yeah, that's where I think that's Danny where I've got to capitalise on just the things that I possess that he doesn't have. You know, I think I move a lot quicker than him. I think I've got more variety of punches, and I think I've got a better brain with him when I use it. So
He's got that experience of fighting with no fans in attendance, of course, from Fight Camp. You haven't
yeah,
done that before, presumably, but just having been out of the ring for this long, I'm assuming you're just grateful to get back out regardless.
yeah. It's no different to me boxing it with loads of fans or no fans. It doesn't make no difference. It won't change the performance. You know, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to the fight now. There's a ring, me, Jack Cullen, and I'm looking forward to the contest.
And before I let you go, just tell people who maybe forgotten what your style's like from the 2 years you've been out the ring. What can they expect when they see you against Jack Cullen on the 14th of November?
I just think when I box right, good movement, all action, and I just throw punches with bad intentions. And I think with a bit more smarts now with Tony Borg, with a bit more boxing methodical, a bit more methodical maybe this time.
Great stuff. Well, I look forward to seeing you back in action, and
Cheers,
hopefully we can
Danny.
have another chat after the fight, and for your benefit, hopefully you're celebrating a victory.
Cheers, Danny. Just go to the gym now, mate.
Well, have a good one. Take care,
Go,
mate.
mate. Bye bye.
Speak soon.